And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, Episode 6. See, you need someone to report a bilking patron. Well, let's report him. We spend no effort to ensure that all our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality. Doubly careful when someone decides to leave without setting the bill. Mary Bellago, first-time patron, did just that. She was the one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She is quite upset by the whole affair, and upon herself to draw an illustration of the fender. I shall be delivered to the Yell Jackets on her behalf, or she should be done and finishing touches by now. Can I phase through people in this game? Yes, I can. Oh, I guess NPCs. Oh, nice. I mean, I guess this is a world of magic and crystals, so... I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. I get my hand on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Gobi at the Coral Tower. He'll know what to do. But hopefully I don't have to do that in any time soon. Because I'm mostly just straight up looking for quests. Herbalist. The Seventh Sage. Oh, Seventh Guy. I would like to make you a completely legal proposition. You know, if a co-adventure, do you fancy working for the Kraken's Arms, one of the greatest pirating crews in Linsa? You know, to take you up to these steps to the balcony above, talk to the clever captain, do right by him, and I'll do right by you. I guess. Middle of the captain. Although the very first thing I do is I come in here and I join pirates, apparently. Greetings, friend, and welcome to the Seventh Sage, purveyors of the finest spices from the East. Are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. Oh, you do not seek spices but employment? Well then, let's speak of how you might be service to our organization. Our misery returned from a latest voyage bearing spices. Therefore, seniors here, I have prepared 2 samples, each of which I will have you deserve for just certain individuals. First is for Ginnery, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Linus, the head chef of the Bismarck. Do make sure the right person gets the right set. Go now. Return here once you accomplish the task. First, G, second, length. Well, I'll go take it to... I'll take you to the head chef right now. Which I mean makes sense. Well, I knew he was saying spices, I was thinking drugs, but I think he actually means real spices if it's going to the head chef. Or maybe the head chef has a coke addiction. You never know. Here's all for the service. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. A set containing several exact spices and instructions on how they can be used. Not something you would expect from the bland band of bloodthirsty pirates. Does it matter? Alright, smell nothing like it before. The no as it came with it. This is a root which grows in Northrod. As I heard, there was an imperial rule. The 7 L's. They cover me get all this. Hey, Rhoda, I reckon I could get something fresh and new with it. Thanks to the delivery friend. I assume Coral Towers is to the left up there. I should probably get rid of my spices first before I talk to the authority. Oh, Mara's Guild, actually. You're the one. In the quarters of the Yell Jackets, the keepers of the peace... Oh, never mind. In the limits of Lhasa, is there aught I can assist you with? I did not expect to be giving this to the person in the office. Simple spice courtesy of 7th stage, you say? There's no mistake. It's fire sand the kind used by the Guardians besides. Very intriguing. Well, we will consider placing an order. Oh, I thought you brought me spice. I see you're not familiar with cavalierisms. For the sake of convenience, the word spice refer to literally anything is procured on the high seas. Let's see where the man is engaged in activity that is considered piracy. Far from it. He is a trader, a heavily armed one, who has limited interest in the eastern lands. Oh. That makes sense. You see that with a growing problem in La Mansa. A limited number of citizens have gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. So kind to deliver to my colleague in Bulwarkara. Indilike is her name. My thanks in advance, friend. Goldberg. Bilker the Bismarck, and you have an art renditions of the man? Drawing the man? Pieced together from the descriptions of given by all instances of crimes most heinous. One of the 7 L's is supposed to be. Looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Now, we would like nothing more than bring the offenders justice. 'Tis our duty after all. We need a little bit more on in this piece of art. It'd be easiest for all involved if Fisherman were to come here and answer some questions. Pretty right to her as much. Alright. Oh, there, welcomer. Adventurer? Curious about the Mars Guild, are you? My axe, we're swinging these 2 ends in the haft, and the blade can make short work of a galley's mast. It's the kind of weapon our members train with, use to start the swiftness and all too predictable force. And you're more, lad? Then why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history, and we can go on from there. So the ships you see, we have ships got to do. Well, how are you gonna get? Yeah, I was gonna say, reading a little bit ahead. Are you gonna get the ship's mast, or basically anything? A ship with axes, yes. Well, Benin would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only navigation herself knows when a ship will run foul of a storm or worse, sends the crew's governor to carry an axe on board. Alright, I'll start with shipbuilding and ship repair. What? Am I boring you? No. Emphasis of saying, each one ship can become a weapon, and the axe by revoking yourself with the rail of an enemy vessel, lose a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about ye. As more seafarers took up the axe as a weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape among pirates, where strength and skill decided a place in the world. And something cool as the battery-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to the new recruits. That's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. Well, once a Gladiator Corps was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Luminance's enemies, whole game changed. The Corps itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. And then the borders are still dedicated to the not but the teaching of axe fighting. Members of the Marauders Guild were no greed-driven cutthroats either, whereas we sought to use their martial prowess for good of society. When the axe is the art society, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over, then let me know if you fancy joining your ranks. So I feel I'll be seeing more of you soon, lad. I mean, can I actually just change to the geometry thing? Seems kind of cool, but I also want to split a Leviathan in half, I guess. I'm just literally listing names of, like, things that I've heard of. And swing an axe with the Marauders, then. Right, wishes, you to reaffirm you decided to join the Marauders Guild. Alright, then, all that he's doing is speak with the Axe Master himself. Simple, I've seen folks sink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. There's a bloke right there in the middle of the room, that you can't see, because there's a wall. Whenever his name, put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to you. Yes, Wizardry Axe Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative of the lives, I agree. But you're not to say the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. Well, the Marauders used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence of the battlefield. Count for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is one of a sea whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. Another question I've been put to you by Blue, but once more I challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits and initiate in the Mars Guild? Are you ready for carnage? Oh, your name? Attend me well then, Zyphreium. Hold fast to this moment of dedication to the path of martyr, jagged and perilous. One, the blood that spills at your feet will oft times be your own. Is that now sooner than axe, so let us waste no time in testing that your chosen weapon. She'll wade straight away into combat as befits a novice of her discipline. Rather than slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limonensa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. And 3 of each creature's fall into your blade. By the way, even though this is a school, you can do whatever, I guess. Won't happen again, bloody recruits. Oh, I'm right here, mate. Yes, how do I go about doing that, though? License to reef. 1,000 words. Yo, you want to be a culinarian. How do I, leave? Yeah, I don't have any idea where I'm supposed to go. Because I haven't seen any enemies. Welcome back. It would seem both samples were rather well received, and this is in no small part due to an affable courier. Fortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. Many were resident to do business with savage pirates. All days of pirates past, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessings, we engage in a form of trade with Garlean ships. And we do, you may rest assured, it's within the law. Yeah, it's also amazing to me that that's basically been the same thing this entire time. Oh, the drowning wench again. Wench. What are you? The smith. You know, a smith, yeah. Yeah, recently taken up my adventurous mantle. This stretching out will be positively daunting. You have no idea. You always see new adventures as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. Well, Smith and I are here to provide you guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers here to share with you their accumulated wisdom. These level men and women by the title of mentor. Understand? So, Guardians of Lotus or whatever. Stand ready to advise, or player mods, I guess, on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts, and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. They even offer to accompany you in your adventures. And when you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experience of your browser, do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. Adventure status is applied to all players who recently began their adventures in Ruza. As Ruza is starting period, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus of experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, the new adventurers gain access to Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel, consult with mentors, and share their experience with other beginning players. Nothing. I apparently did everything here. Ah, there you are, Zyphreium. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? Hey, you base yourself in Limon, so there won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you got some idea where? Yeah, so I'll explain the rest of the town. Finding sheep. Showing a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Bittern and you'll go far. Especially if they feed you more money. On to Summerford. I want to know, red quests. Am I actually allowed to do them? No. You help to prepare a treat for Battaron. These days, poor Battaron's so busy looking after others. He may look after himself and deserves something for his efforts. In his cups and starts speaking the old days, he never fails to mention Aurelia. He and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. So he still has fond memories of life, so I'm thinking a few area umbrellas might be something you appreciate. Okay. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? I need help speak with Glenera by the Elf's Castle. She's know where various wild beasts congregate. Did I interact with you? No, I did not. Don't mind me. As I literally need to go back up there. She's spoken with Godbert. In the bell, the jail jackets will want swindling schedule locked him in dungeon cell, and then I'll take my filleting knife and Nagawa wants me to go to Cold Tower for questioning. My information doesn't even want my drawing doesn't already provide. And the picture's supposed to be paint 1,000 words. They'll just give you money though. How nice if they give you sprint. Like WoW, where you have to specifically pick Worgen in order to do that from the beginning. You're like, well, one of the important parts of my race is being able to just do something that people can do after level 30 or whatever, so. It's like, well, that was worth it. Yeah, I should definitely go to bed early. Since I have school for the first time tomorrow in 3 weeks, you know. Advice for any adventurers heading to the missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I advise you turn and tail and run. Oh. And also, there's no mood to be entertaining customers, even when she ain't particularly good at it. The only dealing with the customers is sort of shite that what might shake them from her doldrums. Any may venture inside the missing member. Remember to pay your proper respects to Captain, and be afraid of going missing kneeling. 4 would be a good start. Emotes. When words are just not enough, emotes can be used to express your feelings toward the person and situation. Highlight a target, if necessary, then press social from the main menu and then emotes. I select the desired emote from the list. In this case, select kneel after targeting emotes and complete the objective quest. That's an interesting way to teach you how to use an emote. Okay. Self-show. Wow, that is a whole bunch of options in here. Man, I did not realize each one is its own thing. Raid, huh? Emotes. Kneel. Oh, so he knows this place. Good. Only Krakens have the same sense of propriety. Have to keep seizing every girl and ship before we can take a crack at them. So I said affairs and your crews reduced to preying on the leavings made you a bunch of old man boys. My younger self will be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. That is a lot of emotes. Disappointment. Where is disappointment? It's not organized well. That's disappointment? So you do know something about army pain. They ain't worth more than a pint and piss. That's well and good. We got to the Admiral's permission to capture Guardian ships. You keep on getting beat till you pray. Built a reputation reaving right off the coast, so we're not selling it, doesn't maims. Bleeding sea. Few Imperial dogs found in limited territory get snatched by Krakens on in open waters. I rallied me crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all the struggles, they seem resigned to letting those bastards and all the fun. Rallied, right? Should I do that, or would she see... Wouldn't she possibly see that as, like, an insult? Oh, yes, yeah, cheer up. Hey, try to make me lie on my own dinner. Don't push your luck, Scrag. I'll get you with a hook like a regular pirate. That's it. We're pirates, goddammit. So we should think like pirates. I keep elements of water safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Guardian's outputs, coast of Eldonad. Ah, it's so bleeding simple. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I mean, unintended inspiration, Scrag. Think I almost had you fed to the sharks. Good enough? Yeah, the meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her cackling all the way out here. Whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we knew was they were going on another rampage, running deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. It ain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if everyone can find a way, Captain Rossin can. Oh, there's my XP bar down there. Anyways. It's gonna be it. So... presumably system... log out, I guess. Because then I'll, you know, quit the game or whatever. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, though. So if you enjoyed the CD, you know what to do. See you.